Well, why does it ghost on here though?
That's why I turned off the. That's why I turned off the big lights.
What's up, y'all? We are trying to figure out our lighting situation right now, and we're looking pretty good on YouTube actually. But we're like ghosts on Instagram.
How do you do this?
You have a chair?
I'm getting one. I'm trying to make you not look like a ghost. So
that's better. So crazy bright, but that's better. Let me start the Instagram real quick here. We're now live on Instagram. We're now live on YouTube, and Crystal is starting it up on the Facebook. Hope everybody's doing dandy today.
oh my gosh, this is the tiniest space ever.
The tiniest
oh my
space
gosh,
ever.
no, that's not any better, Robert.
I'm sorry. Is it okay over here?
No, it looks so dark.
Super dark. We need like a light situation for this room specifically. But hope everybody's doing great. We got one person on YouTube, a bunch of people on Instagram,
Is that better?
and yeah, it's better. All right, so now that we've got our light more or less figured out.
Why? Why am I a ghost?
Let's talk about things, yo. Let's talk about life. Who all's jumping on here? We got quite a few people jumping on the IG.
Why am I a ghost?
Because you're a ghost.
Ah, there we go.
Hello.
Oh
What's up? Keto Road.
So
hey
boring.
guys. Hey Crystal, what's the mint chip chunk keto brick at yet? We're working on it.
I had so many people ask me that at the Keto Summit.
Best sound mats are chaffles. Man, you're piping up everywhere today. Superstars. Yeah, we're popping up everywhere, man. Superstars. Watching Keto Summit Omaha video now. Very nice. I just got the downloads for them. What's up, homies? What do you mean what's happening over here?
Oh, I thought that was an emergent, like No,
we're good. We're golden. So be right back, guys. All right. Sierra Jackson. We'll see you in a second. Hi everyone from New Zealand. What's up, New Zealand? Anybody on that Facebook?
I have a couple people on Facebook, but they are not saying hello.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, you need to say hello. Say hello. So what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to talk about? This is 2 weeks into Meeting Bricks. This is 11 weeks into my keto contest prep. I hit a new low the other day, this morning actually, but I'm not going to tell you what that is because that's going to be in my contest prep update video, which will go live on Friday. You know? How do you know?
Yeah, you told me. Oh, no, you sent that in a message.
No, that wasn't it either. You don't know. Huh.
I can look on your phone.
This is true. Brian, what's up? Ketoing Life Join. How you doing, man?
Good afternoon from Las Vegas.
Las
Good
Vegas.
afternoon.
Are you drinking coffee again? How many cups of coffee you have? You just keep heating it up? You never finish it. You just keep heating it up.
He's so judgmental right now.
I'm
sorry that you can't have cream right now and you can't have coffee, but...
Y'all like not finish your coffee and then stick it in the microwave and heat it up. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's too gross for me.
Ask any mom you've ever met that drinks coffee and she will say 100%.
Well, you're not a mom, so what's your excuse? Boom.
I do it, but if you ask any mom out there, they would say yes.
Bought a week supply of peanut butter bricks tomorrow. Going to try Meeting Bricks for a few days. Nice. Let me know what you think. Everybody that's doing the Meeting Bricks challenge is like lost a pretty good amount of weight. I'm feeling pretty good. Face was full of daggers with the coffee comment. What is that?
Yeah.
Face is full of daggers.
You're about to die.
I'm about to die. Let's talk branched chain amino acids during prep and why the importance while reducing your protein intake. What type are you taking and that you like? All right, good question, Keto Neo. So I don't take branched chain amino acids when I'm in a caloric maintenance or I'm in a caloric surplus. I don't think there's any need to it, especially if you're eating a high quality meat. You're getting plenty of those amino acids naturally in the food you eat. However, if you're in a contest prep, you're in a pretty steep deficit. I like it as a way of hedging my bets, so to speak. I really been enjoying the Ultra Human brand branched chain amino acids. They're super clean ingredients. The flavor's out of this world. And it's a branched chain amino acids and essential amino acids. So pretty good mix there.
I just had someone say, Hi Robert, just got 3 notifications you were live. I reheat my coffee all the time.
That's
Here's
not
another
good.
one. I would rather drink it cold coffee than reheat it. Oh, goodness, really?
I'd rather just make a fresh batch of coffee.
You're wasteful.
Well, I don't ever not finish my first cup.
Robert just chugs his coffee.
Just finished 49-hour fast. Time for peanut butter bricks. That's what I'm talking about, Roger.
What's going on, fella keto freaks?
What's up, Dark Horse Jim? Us ladies can never finish a cup of coffee without it getting cold. Why is that?
We drink slower. We enjoy things.
Ain't no slow sippers here. Of course I do. At least it's hot. At least it's hot.
Yeah, that's right.
Better than cold. HMB is a great in a deficit too. I never used HMB. I will say this though. I am, like I said, 11 weeks into my prep, and I'm hitting PRs every week still. So come at me, bro, with the whole you can't build muscle on keto without
I just
steroids.
have to make him mad before he goes and works out.
Yeah, she makes me mad. I work out hard. I did a 96-hour fast and felt amazing after. Yeah.
Ooh, good for you.
96 hours is a while.
I am not a long, extended fasted person.
Hey yo, from Houston, Texas. What's up from Houston? Eating any organ meats during your contest prep? Yes, I eat liverwurst sausage every single day, which is a blend of organ meats, predominantly liver. I'm probably gonna switch to Brunschweiger at some point. Living low carb, man. What's up, brother? Jimmy Moore in the building.
Is it actually Jimmy, or is it one of the people that take over his page?
I don't know. It says living low carb, man, like a man. Wild hot, but I know I guzzle. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with guzzling.
Guzzler.
Ain't nothing wrong with guzzling. What's your opinion on exogenous ketones? What's your opinion, babe?
I don't use them, so I don't really feel like there is a necessary need for them. I do feel
a necessary need. You get that?
Why is that funny?
It's funny.
Okay. I don't feel like there is a need for it. I think especially if you're trying to lose weight, I would rather use my body's ketones and fat burning abilities rather than trying to take something exogenously. However, if you are an athlete and you would like to have a few extra ketones in your system, I think that there's no problem with it, but I wouldn't just jump on the bandwagon of everyone taking ketones.
I don't think they're worth a darn for losing weight. They can have a point for recovery. They can have a point for cognitive function, maybe even satiety. I never really had any satiating effect from them, but some people, they say that they do. But I would use it more as a recovery supplement than a weight loss supplement. Thank you for what you both did at the summit. Well, thank you for being there.
Thank you.
Or if you were, I don't know. I don't know. Lori, 2895.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was. I'm gonna get really close here.
Let me catch up.
Oh, hey, I am super close to Facebook. Sorry, guys.
How easy is it to even find esters? So you can find esters a lot easier now than you could a year ago, but there's still, I mean, you're going to get a lot more BHB in your bloodstream with esters than you would a salt. You're going to hit the GI tolerance to a beta-hydroxybutyrate salt much sooner than you would an ester as well. But again, I don't necessarily recommend them for weight loss. They're expensive too.
Started taking grass-fed beef organ supplements prior to meat and bricks challenge. Any thoughts? My thought is if you have a really hard time getting organ meats in, then absolutely take the supplements. Make sure that the supplements are from a great source. And yeah, that's what I have to do. I've tried to do like the frozen liver pills, like the frozen liver, and just swallow it. I can't make it happen. So I would much rather take a capsule of like ground up organ meats. So
desiccated. Desiccated, that's the word.
So I think as long as you're getting it from a good source. What was that? That
Ancestral Supplements.
Ancestral Supplements is a really great one.
And you can get brain from them. You can get eyeballs from them. You can get everything in a desiccated pill form. I do 48s and 72-hour fast occasionally. That's a good little length of time. I think doing that like on a quarterly basis is solid.
I've been in ketosis since the 6th. All my ketones have only lost 2 pounds.
There's a lot more to losing weight than ketone numbers. I mean, what are your... There's a lot to dive into on that. What are your macros? What's your metabolism? What's your training?
They were saying that they are using all of their own ketones.
Yeah.
Yes. So some people have like drastic weight loss in the beginning, but some people do not. I never had the drastic weight loss, but I didn't have a ton of extra fat to lose. So it really just depends on like where your starting point is. And yeah, are you working out? Are you overeating? Are you under eating? Where are you at with everything? There's so many things that can go into why maybe you're not losing as much as you feel like you should.
BHBs make me feel kind of yucky. Maybe I'm weird. You're not weird at all. I think a lot of people feel that way, honestly. Foster Health, what's up? The chain supplements. Chain supplements.
What is that? Custom supplements. Oh, she does.
Ones that fit your individual individual needs.
Yeah.
That makes sense for sure.
Yeah, that does.
What are your recommendations for new lifters that experience DOMS? Have been trying BCA powder, but none notice any effects. Have trouble standing from sitting and doing stairs for days after. So DOMS is like usually a temporary thing, especially for like just starting a new workout split or just starting, a training split in the first place. The best thing you can do for DOMS, honestly, is keep training. You don't want to like push yourself to an injury, but the last thing you want to do is like take a bunch of ibuprofen and like stay away from the gym. You want to keep stimulating that muscle, work through that in a healthy manner, and the body will just equalize and you won't have DOMS anymore.
Yeah, however, you can do things like sit in an Epsom salt bath, do like cold bath therapy, you can do a lot of stretching and things like that to help kind of break up the muscles, but mostly you kind of just have to make it through that beginning stage of working out. If maybe that last workout was a little too intense, then hold on.
Jack's going crazy. What's up, Renita? How you doing? I don't know what Jack's barking at. Lost 50 pounds the first 3 months, then 0 weight the past 2 years. I know I'm losing fat and gaining muscle, though. Yeah, definitely don't focus on the scale alone. Like, I cannot stress that enough, y'all. I mean, literally, I have been in prep for 11 weeks. I've lost, like, less than 5 pounds, but my body fat percentage has changed, like, 5 points. So it's definitely not all about the scale. What was the rest of your answer? What was he barking at?
I have no idea.
Doggy dementia.
Yeah. I don't quite remember what we were talking about. Sorry.
Massage by Jack says massage for recovery as well.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, recovery.
Yes, massage is good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever get a massage. You should give me a massage.
You should give me a massage.
No.
I deserve it more.
No, I'll work out harder. What else is new? Thank you. We need more questions, y'all. We need more questions. Yes, we do. We need more questions. How about you?
I don't know what kind of mood Robert's in today, but I apologize for it.
I've got energy because I've got ketones. I'm fueled by meat and bricks, y'all. I've got a question for y'all. What is your opinion of sunflower lecithin? When you hear that in an ingredient, what is your first reaction? Message us, just hit us all up. What is your opinion of sunflower lecithin? I did quite a bit of research on this today, but I would love to hear y'all's thoughts.
Not lectin.
Not lectin, sunflower lecithin. Not soy, not egg, sunflower lecithin.
I'm so sorry.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Put him in the room. Crazy yappy dog. Keto Brick 2.0. Any news? Yes, we have got some news. It's getting close. What is that? What electrolyte supplement do you prefer? What is it? So a lot of people don't know what it is, it seems.
Okay. So if you were to see that on a label, what would you think of it?
It's not great, but still better than soy. Do you think there is a protein threshold for people doing carnivore? Hell no. All right, so.
Hell no, really. That's a really strong opinion.
Yeah. I did quite a bit of research on sunflower lecithin today, and it's not near as bad as I had originally thought.
Mm-hmm.
I had never heard about it. If it's from a plant, I'd not eat it. Crystal are still going for non-body the other direction.
So someone said it scares me, and honestly, I don't know anything about it.
All right, so let me do a quick little blurb on sunflower lecithin. And I have not sold on this yet, but we're looking at some ingredients for the bricks that contain it. So I did a bunch of diving into it. So basically, you have lectins, which are proteins that bind to carbohydrates. They're in animal products, they're in vegetables, they're in all kinds of things. Lectins are typically not a good thing. They can be toxic. We don't want lectin. That's what they talked about in the Plant Paradox book. Lecithins are something totally different. It's typically used as an emulsifying agent in almost all packaged goods. It's in pretty much all your protein powders. Like, you're going to be really hard pressed to find a protein powder that does not have lecithin in it. The current protein powder we use does not have it in it. But you've got basically three main types of lecithin. You've got your soy lecithin, and egg lecithin, and sunflower lecithin. Of those three, egg and soy are heavily processed and typically use quite a few chemicals to separate it. The sunflower does not have that much chemical. I don't think it has any chemicals. Much less processed and much more natural in its getting of the lecithin. Basically, all it is a fat soluble substrate of the plant or animal, and it's used as an emulsifying agent. It's also said to help lower cholesterol, help with mental clarity, all that stuff. But basically, it's just used as an emulsifying agent.
Frida's on here. She said it is emulsifier in small
doses, probably opinion.
Yeah.
Is probably okay.
Soy is worse.
Yeah.
Options.
Yeah. Just say to any lab processed ingredients. Just no to any lab processed ingredients. Yeah. So I don't know. We're kind of in like this catch-22 because you can't really find hardly anything that's a powder form without it. And I don't really think it's bad. I wouldn't get an lectin, and I wouldn't ever get a lecithin that has a soy or probably an egg base because of the processing. But I'm more open to a sunflower, having done the research.
Any way of getting your bricks nutrition info on Carb Manager? I know I can manually enter, but wondering. I've never used Carb Manager. I feel like there's so many different apps. We have it on a couple of them.
Yeah, it's on a couple. I don't know. I'll see if I can figure out how. I'll write it out myself. Carb Manager, and see if I can figure that out. Have you ever heard of ketones tanking to low, doing strict intermittent fasting, 16 to 18 hours? Mine did. Might have always gone down at night anyways, but intermittent fasting has really sucked them away. I'm so confused. It may be your level of keto adaptation. If you've been keto for a while, and if you're doing like these extended fasts, your body's getting really good at using the ketones and shuttling them into the cell. There's going to be less floating around in your bloodstream to be measured. What type of diet will you feed your future children?
Is there anything other than
savage diet?
Is there anything other than keto?
Yeah.
That's my question to you.
Just to make the products thicker, so lecithin is in everything. Some great points. Yeah, we're all speaking the same language there.
Hello from California. I use Carb Manager too. I think is it newer?
I think it's one of the more popular ones within the keto circles.
I feel like they count net carbs, don't they? Carb Manager, or maybe they do both.
Glyphosate is my only concern when it comes to sunflower anything, but way better than soy. I'll look into that too. Let me screenshot that. Boom, screenshot.
What benefit will it bring to the bricks?
So it's not necessarily a benefit directly. The thing is, I'm looking for other options of the protein powder in the bricks, and all the other options have it because pretty much all protein powders have it.
There are just some people who are like, I really don't want a veggie-based protein, so we're trying to find other options, but your other options are going to have things like that in it. So it's almost like we cannot make everyone happy. No, it's not almost. It is the fact that we will just never make everyone happy. However, we can choose the best options, and we're just trying to get an idea of like what people are going to be most okay with and how clean we can get our product. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
Is sub 10% body fat sustainable? It is for men. I wouldn't recommend it for women per se. What app do you use?
I would not per se. I would not ever tell a woman she should
Yeah.
be under 10%, under 15 or 16% even.
What app do you use to log your macros? I use My Macros Plus.
We used to use MyFitnessPal.
When bulking from 13% at 165, what would the ideal body fat is to be at by the end of the bulking? I don't think there's any reason to be above 15% body fat if you're a male in a bulk. Like, I don't think there's any benefit. There's definitely a point of diminishing returns. You need enough body fat to be in a surplus and build muscle, and you can throw around a little more weight with more weight. But I don't think there's any benefit to being above 15%. Thanks, I'm 2 years keto. Okay, that's probably the case. Then you may be seeing a dip in ketones because you're more adapted. Does Sun Warrior have it? DeLauer prefers that one. I don't know. I'll check it out. But
look it up.
Yeah, look that up. I'd put money on it that it does, especially if it's a whey protein. All the whey proteins seem to have it. Some great points. All these big words. Phosphatidylglycerine, a supplement for controlling cortisol levels, is often derived from sunflower lecithin. Yeah, there's actually quite a few like pointers that show that it could be advantageous from like a cholesterol standpoint, hormonal standpoint, cognitive function standpoint.
Okay, so the Sun Warrior seems to be also a plant-based protein, which we're trying to choose a different option because people aren't wanting the plant-based.
What do you think about TKD? So I'm not a fan. Targeted keto. You should never get out of ketosis if you're doing targeted keto right. I mean, ideally, you're targeting around your workouts. You're burning through the glucose basically as fast as you're ingesting it. So you're not really becoming carb dependent. So you're really getting out of ketosis. But if you're really truly adapted, you're able to replenish glycogen just as efficiently as if you're eating carbs. Your body functions really well in a state of deep ketosis. If you're adapted, you're able to clear that lactic acid just as quickly. But there's not really any need for targeted keto.
Pretty soon, the Robert's speech from Keto Summit Omaha will be available online. And I would highly recommend, if you are looking into that, to actually go watch his speech.
Yes, but it's not live yet.
Not yet.
You could make different brick options. Yeah, we're definitely going to for sure. You were using the Chronometer app a while ago, yeah? Nope, I've pretty much used My Macros Plus for the past several years.
Yeah, I've never used Chronometer before.
Thanks, man. Thoughts on working out fasted for bulking? I encourage it. I recommend it. You're going to get a better growth hormone release. You're going to be able to just function better. Like, I hate working out with a full stomach. If you're fat adapted and you're eating enough total calories for a 24-hour period, then there's no need to eat a bunch of food right before a workout or even a few hours before a workout. I'm doing OMAD now. So I'm training in the morning, eating within 2 hours after I train, and then I'm not eating again until I train the next day. So pretty extended fast.
They were talking about a bulk, though. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We both prefer to work out in the morning, but if you would feel better working out a little bit later, like late morning and the afternoon and such, it's totally fine to eat earlier. But again, like, do you want to eat with something in your stomach? Things like that to take into consideration.
Insane and prepping. Insane and prepping. I'm insane and I am prepping, yes. That's you're asking. Jason Whitrock has turned to carbs to get gains.
Mm-hmm.
I know. All I can say is more power to him. And I can also say that I've never had any problem with gains on a strict keto approach.
I do have to say, please go look at my transformation pictures, because if nobody can gain muscle on keto, then I must be a superwoman.
Yeah. Robert, why are you off cream? Cream? Maybe camera? Cream? I don't know what you mean. I mean, OMAD while you're prepping. That sounds crazy, but clearly it works. Yeah, so the whole point of me doing there, and I'll talk about this in detail in my video. What?
Why am I off cream? Camera? Cream? I don't know.
Yeah, what does that mean? So I would rather be full from one big meal than like almost full from two smaller meals. Like when I'm prepping, I just want to have that sensation of being full. So I like to have the OMAD. I've just recently started it because my calories are getting lower.
He does have cream in his coffee.
Yeah, I do have cream in my coffee. So I'll have, I break my fast technically with that. But that is pretty close proximity to my workout and my meal. So I've got a pretty significant fasting window. Always worked out fasted, just feels better for me. Totally agree.
What was the brand of the grass-fed organ supplements did you recommend?
Ancestral supplements.
Yeah. Ancestral supplements.
Ancestral supplements. Bow chicka wow wow. All right, y'all. Hate to say it, but I got one more question here. Where would I find you before photos? I don't think I follow you on Instagram, yet I saw you at Keto Summit Omaha, though. So I've got some...
She's not talking about you. She's clearly following you on Instagram. She's on your live. I am the.lady.savage on Instagram. Go check me out. Little plug. But for real though, you can even message me and I will forward you the pictures that I have on my Instagram. You can either scroll down or I will just send you those pictures. I have a lot. Like that's probably one of my most common questions is how I did it, if I actually ate carbs, if I didn't. That's one of my most common questions. So I'm very used to having to go back in my thing and find the pictures to send people for before and after. But I was thin, I was skinny fat, and yeah, I built a ton of muscles.
She's got muscles.
In the last several years. And it's definitely possible with like under 20 grams of total carbs.
This says, by the way, Crystal is Superwoman. Totally agree.
Well, thanks.
Watch your story. Motivation for me is key, so photos are great. Nice. All right, y'all. I'm actually gonna go do inventory right now. I gotta get ingredient inventory, keto brick inventory, all that stuff. So I'm gonna cut it short. I'll see y'all next time. We both love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Adios.
See ya.